the opportunity today at the Space Center to tour the inside of one of those also. They have one on display over at the Space Center. We're now crossing onto the Space Center property. We'll be crossing over the Atlantic Intercoastal Waterways, meaning there is still a strip of land here in the ocean. And that's exactly where the Space Center is located, on an island called Merritt Island.
Well, after we got all our wonderful tickets, that took 10 minutes, now it's time to go on the bus trip, which takes us right out to the launch pad.
Base of the space shuttle. Now I'd like to introduce your guides. Dr. Sally Ride is a distinguished scientist and former astronaut who was the first American woman in space. Al Strainer works here preparing the space shuttle for launch. And now let me turn you over to your guides. On behalf of NASA and the contractor team,
The other parts of the shuttle are there for only one purpose, to get the orbiter into orbit. The two solid rocket boosters provide most of the power, 3 million pounds of thrust for liftoff. They're 140
help prepare orbiters for their next mission. And let me tell you, you develop a healthy respect for what an orbiter can do.
It was on the right, with number 1 painted in the corner, is the mobile launcher platform we used to launch the shuttle Discovery into space in early February. Discovery was not launched in this area, of course. Our shuttle launch area is located 3.5 miles away. But another space shuttle up on top. The mobile launcher platform is 25 feet tall and it does weigh 10 million, always standing by. Another rescue team and another armored personnel carrier is located on our 3-mile runway during the launch countdown. So in the event we do launch our space shuttle, but it's not able to reach Earth orbit, it must return back to the Kennedy Space Center structure.
We use it to gain access to the shuttle. Connected to the fixed service structure is the rotating service structure. We put payload for the shuttle inside it and then rotate it 100 feet of launch away from the pad.
This is pad view from Flight 39. It was here that NASA launched the shuttle Challenger on that ill-fated mission back in January of 1986. 73 seconds.
So the space shuttle goes from there.
During your stay, you will see the story of NASA's Apollo program, the greatest adventure mankind has ever experienced.
This is launch control, T-minus 3 minutes and counting. We have completed our communications checks with the Apollo 8 astronauts. Our status board indicates that all aspects are ready, instrument unit is ready, spacecraft ready, final check of the emergency detection system, that ready light also on. First stage preparations are completed.
All systems today, okay.
Mission sequence start. The engines are on. 4, 3,
Saturn V rocket, this one. Look how tall, big, along it is. That's the landing module. I've had my mandatory chicken salad sandwich. Seems to be the only thing you can get around here. This is the visitor center of the spaceport. So that's the next one that's taking off, is the Columbia. So that's Skylab, that thing crashed over Western Australia back in the early 80s. Well, this is just outside the visitor centre. These are just some old rockets that they've obviously decided they'd put up and show us. It's a rocket part of the engine.